I'm going to be showing you how to use the Precision Brow Liner. Now I'm using the color Deep Brown, but this comes in many different shades. One side has a spoolie where you can brush your hairs up, down, any way you'd like. And this side has a very thin, a fine point tip. It's retractable, never needs sharpening. So this is how we do it. The first thing we're going to do is take the pencil. Don't sharpen it up too much because you don't want it to break, being that it's super fine. Draw a line underneath your brow till about halfway or 3/4. Then you're going to take this tail end here and just pull the pencil through. Now we're going to work our way forward. Sharpen it up as much as you need, a little bit, and then start making those hair-like strokes right off of the line. Now, if you noticed, I left a little bit of room in the front of my brow because when you look at your natural brow, it's always lighter in the front area. And the point of recreating the brow is to make the brow look as realistic as possible, but precise. So just make those hair-like strokes right off of the base. And then when you come towards the front, be very light with your wrist and just fill in those hair-like strokes. And there you have it. It is that simple. If you're looking for more of like a really lined out, precise brow, then after making those hair-like strokes, I'm going to then take right where I started, leaving that front alone, about an inch alone, come an inch in and then just overline your brow. So this is going to really define that brow by making the line underneath and above, but you're still going to leave those hair-like strokes out by themselves in the front of the brow. You've got a brow and no brow. Now, if you want to take your brow game up one more level and really, really define and edge out those brows, grab your favorite concealer. I have mine, so if you don't have a favorite yet, let me know and I will message you my favorite concealer. This is a great tool in helping to really define those brows, and also this leaves room for error. So if you feel like you drew your brows in and they are way too thick, the concealer is going to help you. So what you're going to do is take some concealer. I like to use my hand as my palette, and I'm going to take a small dense brush into the concealer, and then I'm just going to underline my brow. So this is just really going to clean up the brow, define the shape, edge it out, and this concealer will also act as a wonderful eyeshadow primer if you bring the concealer down over your lid, which you want to because you want it all to blend in seamlessly. I like to also take the concealer and edge out the top of my brow also to really give it that shape. And then I'll show you the difference between the two brows. Now look at that defined, edged out brow compared to the one where we didn't use any concealer. It makes a world of a difference. So when anyone's purchasing a brow precision liner, I like to pair it up with a concealer.